Hey, what's up, turkeys? I wanted to talk about why PUA is more important than you might think. Now, obviously, I'm not running around macking on the hose very much anymore, if at all, which is actually kind of refreshing, but that's a video for another time. But I wanted to talk about if you approach the whole, seduction arena / pickup arena consciously and with greater purpose, it can be really one of the most important things in your life. If you do it unconsciously, it can totally ruin your life and make you an asshole. There's something that happens when you see a beautiful woman in some life situation, and you go over there and you tell her she's gorgeous, you ask her on the date, etc., etc. There's something that happens, and it's more than just, you might get laid, or that you're a ballsy guy and you're taking chances in life. Yeah, those are all great. I've been ranting about those for years, but there's something more going on, okay? And that something more is that you're being true to yourself in the moment. You're being authentic. You could say that you're being your authentic self, right? Because when you walk by, and let's say you're walking down the street and there's some gorgeous girl in the coffee shop, and you think, damn, I love this girl. She's the most beautiful thing in the world. I just want to meet her. And you question yourself, and for whatever reason, you listen to the little voices in your head. You decide, no, you're not going to do it, even though you really want to. Well, what happens in that moment is that you're not living your truth, right? Because your truth, your authentic self, would just, without any limitations or negative thoughts or programming, you would just walk over there and say, hey, you're gorgeous. I really want to meet you and see what's going on, right? That's your truth, but you're not doing that, right? You're not doing that. And if you're willing to not live your truth in that area of your life, it doesn't matter how great your career is, how much money you're making, or how many cool friends you have, or how nice your apartment is, or any of that shit. It doesn't matter, because that lack of authenticity, that lack of truth, that lack of being the real you, even in just that one tiny part of your life, just that one tiny part, that's going to erode your confidence. That's going to limit you in more ways than you can imagine, okay? Because it carries over into all parts of your life. And it does, right? I've met so many guys over the years, like almost a decade now, teaching guys this stuff, where they can be very successful in all this other stuff, but this one area they just suck at, and they're no good at it for potentially many reasons, but they don't get over it. They just kind of settle, and they go, well, whatever, it's fine, they just go on being single, or they somehow they settle for some girl that's not really that great or whatever, just so they don't have to, they don't have to take those chances. They don't have to be authentic in those moments, and that's it. And so they suffer. Whether it be having just a mediocre girlfriend that you're not really that into, and just knowing that you could have done better, or whether it's just being single and not having women in your life at all, or turning to prostitution or masturbation or porn or what, any of those other things that guys do when they can't actually talk to women. So it does affect you in life, and it's very, very negative. And so I want you to really think about that and be conscious about that if you're still on that journey to becoming your most authentic self, which I think every guy on the planet is, unless you're some enlightened master or you've been at this for a very, very long time. Remember, if you're into the whole PUA thing, dating thing, etc., you're on a journey to becoming your authentic self. It's always been that. That's what you're seeking. You're seeking just to be yourself without making excuses, without settling, right? You're doing this so that you can truly be you, the you that isn't afraid of rejection, the you that can walk up to any woman and express yourself. And you're sabotaging yourself from ever becoming who you truly are if you don't get this one part of your life handled. It's very, very, very important. So just think about that, okay? Like next time you're going out and you're considering meeting some ladies, don't think about it as you're trying to get laid or you're trying to get a girlfriend or anything. Just think about it as you're living your truth. What is your truth in that moment when you see a beautiful girl? Live it, be it. Don't be afraid of what you are, of who you are. There's nothing to be afraid of. All right, so that's pretty much my little rant. And if you're interested in becoming more of your authentic self, I am releasing a book sometime probably in the next few months. That's all about what we're talking about here, overcoming your fears and not caring what people think. and being your best self. So if you want to be on the early bird list for that, you can whack your email in below. That's it for today, and see you later.
Be your best friend.